Kim. But this is why I said I don't want a white shirt. I don't wear white shirts because I still think I do look good in white for the first 5 minutes.
I won't wear a dark shirt over the top of the white shirt, Jeremy. It's going to be way too hot for that. Maybe I just won't wear a shirt. Yeah? We are 7 minutes and 3.5, 2.5, 1.5 seconds away from Saturday getting underway, and it's time to flip that big old coin, buddy. That's a big coin. What's that coin say on it? It says Texas. Texas and not Texas. Whoever's calling it better call Texas. If you call not Texas, even if it is not Texas, you start serving down by 4. Well, good morning. Hello there, everybody watching at home. That guy, you've been in that spot the entire time. Thank you, and you're welcome for matching your blanket with my shorts today. Yep, appreciate that. Yeah, perfect. Good morning. It is Saturday morning, and it is not yet 100 degrees, but we are going to get there. I feel good. I don't know what anybody's talking about. I feel great right now. I've got my coffee. By the way, Hugh, watching at home, this is for you. I think it's time to play some volleyball, yeah? I think it's time to get the first 4 athletes out on the court on this gorgeous Saturday morning, so let's do it. This first team who made it here qualifying through Panama City. One lives in California, one lives in Florida, so it was a natural fit, wasn't it? Yes, first up, the player out of California, originally from Fayetteville, Georgia, from Georgia Tech. Let me hear it for the Yellow Jacket, Tegan Van Gunst. And her partner, the Seminole out of Florida State University. And it is a family affair, isn't it? The kids are here, mom's here, the husband is here, and of course you are here. And you're why we're all here. Ladies and gentlemen, let me hear it for Aurora Davis. And their opponents, both from the east coast of the beautiful state of Florida. Decided to get together a couple months ago. They're only a couple hours apart, one in Boca Raton, one in Port St. Lucie. They meet in the middle, they come to each other. It's a great partnership, and it's turning out to be really, really good. I do think so. Ladies and gentlemen, let me hear it. Originally out of the wonderful and beautiful country of Poland, let me hear it for Kaja Marciniak. And her partner, the mechanical engineer, the gator out of the University of Florida. Give it up for Megan Rice. First put away for Aurora Davis, 1-0.
They like that? I dream about that.
High off the hands. What a recovery set from Kaja, and the put away from Megan Rice, 1-1. Tagging the sideline, 2-1. start for Aurora and Tegan, 5-2. As we take the first side switch. And good morning once again to everybody watching on YouTube, on the live stream. My name is Mark Sherman. Be with you for the first match here on Saturday morning in Austin. Davis, Van Gunst, Marciniak, Rice. This is win or go home territory on Elimination Saturday. Aurora Davis going after Megan Rice. Pretty aggressive pull there, but it worked. Another chance for Rice. This time Tegan Van Gunst stays up there. And the put away goes down the line. Both those sets about 6 or 7 feet off the net. First one Tegan decided to pull right away. That one she stayed up there. And Megan Rice took advantage down the line. And the ace for Megan Rice, 4-5. Serve goes out of bounds. We've got 6-4 here in set number 1. Loser of this match will get a 13th place here in this 16-team double elimination main draw. And right up the middle, right down the panic channel, Tegan Van Gunst, 7-4. By the way, shout out to Clayton Lucas. You might recognize that name. You might recognize the Panic Channel. He's a longtime international youth volleyball broadcaster. Panic Channel is mine and DJ Rouché's new favorite thing. Phenomenal job by Rice and Marciniak to keep it alive, but they're having trouble with their serve receive. But they find a way to scramble for the side out, 5-8. Pretty solid start here for Davis and Van Gunst. They decided to play, well, just maybe 5 or 6 weeks ago. Tegan Van Gunst saw that Aurora Davis was not signed up with anybody, shot her a text. They decided to do it. They had to go to Panama City, the AVP next, in order to qualify for this tournament in Austin, as we see another ace from the team of Marciniak and Rice. Seeing that middle serve work for both teams here early on. Kaya Marciniak out of Port St. Lucie, Florida. Her and her husband and fellow AVP pro Piotr Marciniak are in Port St. Lucie. This is to get within one. Ooh, Megan going lefty. Great touch and dig and turn, and it will go down. 9-6. Davis Van Gunst keep the 3-point lead. So yeah, Aurora Davis, Tegan Van Gunst decided to team up, qualified in Port St. Lucie at the AVP next. They only had one practice together before. Did I say Port St. Lucie? I meant Panama City. And Panama City only had one practice the day before that event. And then they said, you know, we'll see you in a month in Austin. And then they had one practice together in Austin the day before on Thursday. And on to put away, Megan Rice back to serve 7-9. So just one practice before Panama City and one before Austin. And they're looking to get a top 10 in their first AVP Pro Series event together. That's what a win here would get them. Up and over and out of bounds. Aurora looking for the touch. There is no touch, and it's back to a 1-point game. Megan Rice out of Boca Raton, Florida. Just about an hour and a half south of Port St. Lucie, where her partner, Kaya Marciniak, is. Just out of reach, 10-8. A couple times a week, they'll meet somewhere in the middle. And actually, I believe they train at Florida Atlantic University's beach volleyball courts during the week. And then on the weekends, either Kyle will go down to Boca Raton or Megan will go up to Port St. Lucie. Kaboom! Big swing right up the gut from Kaya Marciniak. Another good middle serve, phenomenal pass by Aurora. And gets it to the ground. Wow, what a pass on another tough serve, Aurora Davis. And she gets the kill. 11-9, 1 point to the technical timeout. Sometimes you might hear me repeat things, just like that time. I've got one microphone straight to the broadcast, one that goes to the broadcast and to the stadium, which is why you might hear things double up a couple times. 12-9 here at the technical timeout. Davis Van Gunst got off to a real quick start. They got close again, and they get it back out to 3. Aurora Davis, Tegan Van Gunst. This is the first AVP Pro Series event, kicking us off here in 2022. First time in 3 years here in the beautiful city of Austin, Texas. Next up on the Pro Series schedule, we're going to go to New Orleans. Going to NOLA, May 27th to 29th, Memorial Day weekend. That's going to be a fun one. We're going to run things a little bit later in the day. I think our schedule looks like 2 to 10 o'clock on Friday and Saturday. Playing at Coconuts Beach Bar. It is going to be phenomenal and a really fun new environment. And we got tournaments all throughout the summer. The Pro Series, it's a tiered system. At the top, you've got the Gold Series, 3 of those events, 5 Pro Series events, and 7 Tour Series events. And then that Phoenix Championships you see there on September 23rd and 24th. We come out of the technical timeout, 12 looking at 9. Perfectly placed shot to the corner out of the tech. 0-3, or rather 0-2. And that kill will make it 13-10. Another ace for Tegan Van Gunst. And have yourself another Tegan Van Gunst, 2 aces in a row, and that will bring about our first team timeout. Each team has 1 team timeout to use in each set. Marciniak and Rice will take theirs right now.
Megan, what server are you using right now?
Right now.
Phenomenal serving from Aurora and Tegan. Lots of aces, also getting them in trouble. Even if it's not an ace, it hasn't been a whole lot of good passing from Kaya and Megan. And it's mostly coming from Tegan. Tegan Van Gunst with 3 aces in total on the match. Early on here, it's about halfway through set number 1. Both teams heavily favoring going after one player. For Tegan and Aurora, they're going after Megan Rice for the most part on the serve. Another good one. Deep one, but Megan was ready for it. And then she unloads for the put away. Out of the timeout, Megan Rice with a big swing. 1-5. Ooh, nice follow by Aurora. That's just out of bounds wide. 1 point to the switch. It's 16-11. Oh boy, way to keep that ball alive from Tegan Van Gunst. Another chance here for Kaya. Oh my. How about that stab from Aurora Davis? And the shorty falls just wide. Great rally from all 4 of these athletes. The ball falls just wide though as we switch at 12-16. The layout from Aurora Davis and then Tegan all over it. Love that as a blocker. You don't get a touch and you turn around and you're ready for whatever your defender may touch. And then how about this shot? It looked really good. I thought it was gonna go in there, but it is just barely out of bounds wide. They've been going after Aurora Davis and continue to, sort of trying to force the issue with their serves as well. That one goes wide. Aurora Davis, her ball control is on full display here in the first match of the day. So Kaya and Megan trying to figure out a way to get her out of system. Haven't been able to do it as of yet. Going after Kaya this time. The defense, the transition is on point right now for Van Gunst and Davis. Up by 6. You might recognize Tegan Van Gunst. Well, you might recognize her as her sister, Annika Van Gunst. Identical twin sisters that have played a lot together, actually most of their careers together. And a massive block from Tegan Van Gunst, 19-12. First stuff block of the day. Right back to Megan. And they keep it on Megan. Boy, Aurora is just touching everything. But it does get down for the kill. Dish. The hands from Tegan Van Gunst and finding the open angle. And we've got set point, 20-13. Big swing and the wrist away angle from Kaya Marciniak to stay alive, at least for now. They'll need a big run from the service line. 14 looking at 20. Give one to Tegan this time, and she shows them why they shouldn't do that. 21-14, set number 1. Davis and Van Gunst looking real solid to start Our first match of the day here on Saturday is in Austin.
The AVP is brought to you by Terramana Small Batch Tequila. Bring on the mana. By the official game ball sponsor, Wilson Sporting Goods. Bringing you power and performance. Be sure to shop the optics at wilson.com. By Waste Management. From recycling to renewable energy, we're working hard for a sustainable tomorrow. And by Sky Vodka, made with water enriched by Pacific Minerals for a fresher tasting vodka and soda.
At Corner Bakery, we're making your choice simple with choose 2 options every day. Choose 2 of your favorites and turn a simple lunch into a perfectly paired meal. And we're not talking about a few choose 2 options. Pair up any sandwich or panini, any cafe fresh salad or warm simmering soup, or any pan sauteed pasta. So many kitchen crafted options, so little time. Your perfect choose 2 combination is waiting at the Corner Bakery.
Dear mainland, aloha. My brother and I hear that most of you only disable your phones when you fly. You call it airplane mode. But maybe you don't have to get on a plane to get away, yeah? Allow my brother to demonstrate. You know what we call this? Kona mode. One life, right? Mahalo.
Longboard Island Lager and Big Wave Golden Ale from Kona Brewing.
Those radio gym shorts that you have from college, they're done. Get them out of here. It's time to upgrade your short game with the one from Fabletics, man.
We love them. Your girlfriend will be stealing these. They're the best.
This fabric fixes another major issue, fit.
It's got this crazy stretch to it that looks so cute when I do my yoga or errands or like literally anything. They're the most comfortable, best feeling, luxe-tastic fabric that we have ever worn.
It's the choices we make that define us.
Tryon Trevor is coming off a tough, heartbreaking loss.
And ultimately, the enemy is within. Some people want it, some wish for it, but others make it happen.
Tryon Trevor is super lethal, bringing fire and passion to the court.
How will you take charge?
And we're back for the start of set number 2. And as you can see, the Clouds have not been friendly and stayed where they were. They decided to allow the sun to shine and allow it to get hotter quicker. It will be warming up. Welcome back to Austin, everybody. I hope you are keeping cool wherever you may be, because we certainly won't be. Chiseling off the block goes Tegan Van Gunst. So they go after Van Gunst with their first serve. Story of the first set was serving and passing, as it so often is. And you especially see that on the indoor side, the serving and passing differential. But here on the beach in this first set, the tough serving from Aurora and Tegan right up the middle, going to the sidelines, very accurate, and getting Megan and Kaya out of system. Megan and Kaya, on the other hand, we're going a little more straightforward at Aurora, and she has got phenomenal ball control, and she was eating those serves up. Van Gunst had 3 aces in set number 1. Another tough one. It's not an ace, but it's going to give them a chance. Getting in each other's way. What a cutty. Tegan Van Gunst started with the tough serve, ran into each other, and then still found the open cutty. Perfectly placed cut shot, and laughing about it. I always like to see two partners playing together who haven't really practiced very much, because often it's pretty loose out there. They don't, you know, they do expect, as Megan Rice unloads on a ball. Kaboom from Megan Rice. You know, of course they want to win, they want to do well together, but there's going to be some communication issues. There's going to be some funny things that happen, so it's sort of fun to see how teams handle that. Aurora and Tegan seem to be handling it well. Staying on Van Gunst, another kill. Another put away for Tegan Van Gunst. 4-2. 3 kills for Tegan for their 4 points. The other was a missed serve that was going at Tegan. So looks like Megan and Kai, a little bit of different serving strategy here. And that one's just out of bounds wide. Let's take the side switch at 3-4. Winner of this match will move on to the second round of the contenders bracket. Loser gets 13th place. Back to Aurora they go. Megan gets the dig and the put away. And we are tied 4-4. Megan Rice with a transition kill. And finding the open court on 2. Well done, Van Gunst. Tegan Van Gunst did her undergrad at Georgia Tech, played 4 years of indoor volleyball, went on over to Georgia State for her beach career. Grad student at Georgia State. Speaking of Georgia State, if you've been following the 2022 NCAA Beach Volleyball Championships, Georgia State is the fun underdog team that has performed very, very well up to this point in the national championships. Ooh, what a dig from Kaya. And chisels off the block for the put away. Phenomenal play from Marciniak. Georgia State coming in as the 10 seed in the newly expanded NCAA National Championships for beach volleyball. 16 teams in now. The first day is single elimination duels, where the college teams have a different format. Well, they're the 10 seed. They were the only upset. The only 9 through 16 to upset one of the 1 through 8s, the 10 over the 7. Georgia State then beat the number 2 seed TCU as the double elimination format started, and they're currently taking on UCLA, who is the number 3 seed in the national championships. That's down in Gulf Shores, Alabama. We are up here in Austin, Georgia. Georgia, oh boy, I'm gonna get made fun of for that. In Austin, Texas. Whoops. It's funny to say up here in Austin, Texas. When you're comparing it to Gulf Shores, though, I'm pretty sure it's up. Over here. Using the equipment for the ace and saying thank you to somebody up there. 8-6. 2-point lead. And a 5-2 side for Marciniak and Rice. Finding their stride here at the beginning of set number 2. Good follow. That one's out of bounds long, and it's 7-8. You can see the American flag there at the top of your screen, alongside the Wilson and Corner Bakery flags. They are starting to blow a little bit, which is welcome to everybody on site. Cools things down a bit. Does affect the play, but it's not too bad. Gives you something to think about, but it doesn't make it too crazy right now. We trade miss serves, and it's 9-7. Does look like they're fully concentrating on Aurora again. Set's a little tight. Ooh, was that a jumbo pokey that I saw? I couldn't quite tell. Jumbo something right on the back line from Aurora Davis. And Kaya finds the sharp angle. She'll serve 10-8. And you see the smile from Kaya and Megan. They are feeling their rhythm a little bit more right now. That was a beautiful set. Getting on her knees and pulling that one from under the net from Megan Rice. Oh, and that's also a great set. And another phenomenal set, this time from Tegan Van Gunst, and then just unloading from on top of the net, Aurora Davis. An aggressive pull there once they saw the pass, a little bit off the net, but Tegan Van Gunst giving Aurora a ball that she could just wail on, and she does. More tough serving, I like it from both teams. And this one will earn them a point. We're tied again at 10, 1 point to the technical timeout. We will take our technical timeout. Marciniak and Rice are up by 1. Both these teams have a husband-wife connection. Megan Rice with her husband Johnny coaching Megan and Kaya. Nice regroup by them. Sort of just got to throw away that first set. They have sealed up their passing. It's not perfect, but they've been putting up playable passes, and they're both pretty good setters. Aurora Davis, Tegan Van Gunst, still been playing pretty well, keeping it steady, and are just down by 1 at the Tech. Aurora, coached by her husband, Josh. It's always a family affair for the Davises, Josh and Aurora. There are 3 daughters, along with Aurora's mom, who travels with them all over the country, all over the world, wherever Aurora is. So goes the rest of the family. Hanging out under the shade of some big old trees that are on the north side of the courts here in Austin. Let me get a round of applause for these 4 athletes, everybody, coming out of the technical timeout, fighting to stay alive in Austin. And yes, that was for all of you at home. I hope you're giving them a round of applause. I can hear you. Big serve out of the timeout, Megan Rice, right to the sideline. 12-10. I do believe that's Megan's first ace of the match, and really looked like the first time they went after Tegan's sideline. They've been going a lot to the middle or at Aurora, and that was perfectly placed. Kaboom, another great set from Van Gunst, and Aurora taking advantage. Another pass that's a little bit off the net. Kaya decides to pull. I have a feeling she's going to be waiting to see the set from now on after seeing how accurate Tegan has been. And finding a way to get that ball down somehow. Megan Rice. A little power pokey there from Megan Rice. The mechanical engineer out of Boca Raton, Florida. The shorty falls a bit too short. Seems like they're either going at Aurora, or if they're going to go to Tegan, they're going to try to make her move a bit. Whether it's short to the sideline, in the middle, but a little more towards Tegan. That's an aggressive serve that would have landed on the back line. Another recovery set, an absolute beauty from Kaya Marciniak. On the money from the end line. Pretty high side out percentage as far as how the passing has gone. It hasn't been phenomenal passing. But both teams, the second touch has been good, just like that one. Kaya Marciniak with the touch on the block that turns into an immediate kill, and it's a 3-point lead, 5-2. Well, let's take a team timeout, shall we? Team timeout from Van Gunst and Davis here in match number 1. Kaya and Megan could be 6 points away from forcing a set number 3 to start the day. Coming up next on Stadium Court at 10:10 or 10 minutes after this match finishes, we'll have Molly Turner and Jess Gaffney taking on Carly Kahn and Caitlin Leary in the first round of the contenders bracket. Which is surprising. Out of the timeout. This time she gets the kill. And we're going to take the switch. 13-15 kill out of the timeout from Tegan Van Gunst. Dig that turns into a set. But right back at you, Megan Rice with the dig, and then the put away, Kaya for 6-3. Keeping it on Tegan. Perfect pass, perfect set, and Megan is there. Okay, Tegan Van Gunst with the pull, the dig, and it's out of bounds long. It's a 4-point lead with 4 to go. Marciniak and Rice. Tegan probably knows the serve is coming at her now. They have had success mixing it up here in set number 2. And that's in there for the ace. The ace right on the back line, 18-13. Boy, that one might have been on the back line as well. Kaya dialed in from the line and at the net. Look at her, she was waiting to potentially pull. If you see a set coming from way off the net, you know there's probably 50-50 chance you're gonna be pulling on it, but the set was right on top of the net, which gave Kaya an easy put away. Good shot there from Aurora. She'll serve, looking for a big run from the service line. It'll actually be Tegan, which is probably better for them, as Van Gunst has been phenomenal from the service line. 3 aces in set number 1. That's a pretty good one, but Kaya is dialed in. Off the block and out of bounds, Kaya Marciniak. We've got ourselves a set point in set number 2. Another tight set, but this time Tegan's able to play it up. But Kaya Marciniak says, okay, give me another chance. I'll do it again. We're going 3, everybody. 21-14, 21-14. And now we're playing to 15. Match number 1 in Austin.
3 minutes or 2.5 again.
So we will play to 15 in set 3 in our first match of the day, first of 8. Here in Austin, this one is to stay alive. Hitting percentages, pretty much the same for these two teams, sticking right around 400. Big advantage for Davis and Van Gunst after set number 1, but obviously Kaya and Megan turning it around. Not a lot of blocks. One reason for that, there's been a lot of pulling, so more digs for each team. The passing did get a little better overall in the second set, but I would say the setting got a little worse overall in set number 2. Aggressive serving from both teams. Total aces, 8. 4 per set, it's a pretty high number. And let's see if that continues often in the third set. Who can come out more aggressive? You don't want to shy away from anything. Might as well keep on going for it. First to 15 stays alive here in Austin. We're back at 0 here in set number 3. First to 15 moves on here in Austin. Winner of this match will get the Emily's in a couple of hours. In the 9th place round, the second round of the contenders bracket, Emily Day and Emily Stockman are all watching this one. And the first point, the transition turn from Aurora Davis. The Emily is the new team together here on the AVP Tour, watching 2 more teams who are brand new. Definitely be trying to figure out how they want to play them. Of course, both the teams on the court are trying to figure out how to best play with each other. It's that kind of tournament it often is, as Kaya Marciniak just unloads up the seam for 1-1. It often is like that in the first tournament of the year. Lots of new teams trying to figure each other out as much as they're trying to figure their opponents out. That one doesn't clear, and it's 2-1 Marciniak Rice. A little bit of a tight set there for Aurora. Almost found her way around it, though, on the cutty. Just fell short. Tough serve to Tegan. Great set, but Kaya Marciniak perfectly placed after pulling from the block, and she gets the kill. 3-1, Kaya Marciniak is feeling it here in sets number 2 and 3. from Megan Rice. We're going to switch sides every 5 points. In set number 3, 4 straight for the pair out of Florida. In set number 1, Tegan Van Gunst had 3 aces, and that is all her team still has. Meanwhile, on the other side of the net, Marciniak and Rice with 3 aces each now. That is out of bounds, and they get 5 in a row. Kaya, Megan, and Coach Johnny figured something out after that first set. How about that read from Megan Rice? She had a beat on it, but the shot goes wide. That shot goes wide, it's 2-5. And so Aurora might be showing that shot a little too early now. Megan and Kaya have figured out that when Megan, or rather Kaya, stays at the net, she's such a big presence for Aurora. She's probably not going to hit through her or around her. She's been mostly shots, and Megan was all over that one. But the ace from Tegan Van Gunst, her first since the first set, 4th overall to get them back within 2. I would like another ace, please. Well, there you go. Off the net. However you can get them, and that's 2 aces in a row. Tegan Van Gunst will serve 1 to the switch at 4-5. Oh, and I'm sure Tegan feels so bad about that ace off the net, the trickler. A little bit of luck goes a long way. That's a good serve. Kaya, the swing to stay on top, but no, the one-arm bandit to keep it alive. Kaya will have another swing. Not a great set, though, and the shot goes long. We are tied, so 4 points in a row from Aurora Davis and Tegan Van Gunst, and just like that, we're tied at 5. Not gonna lie, I was not expecting a 4-point run from Tegan and Aurora after how Marciniak and Rice have picked up their game, but a couple of tough serves. One of them right down the middle, one of them getting a little help from the net, and then the defense from Aurora Davis. So frankly, it hasn't really been much that Kaya and Megan have done wrong. It's just some great plays from Aurora and Tegan. Another tough serve, another ace. Another ace. So we trade 5-point runs here in set number 3, and we're going to take a team timeout. There is no technical timeout in set number 3. Each team still has 1 to use at their discretion. Megan and Kaya are right to the booth, rehydrating as the weather heats up, trying to figure this one out. Tegan contacting the ball at such a high point, and it comes down that net. It's a really low point as well. The women's net is 7 feet 4.5 inches tall. And I can tell you, usually playing on a men's net that's 7 feet 11 3/4 inches tall or something like that, it is way harder to pass the ball on a women's net. So when you get that thing moving fast and floating just over the top of the net, it is not fun to deal with. Pretty fun setup here in Austin. 3 courts, Stadium Court, and then right behind Stadium Court, you've got the next 2. So really, if you're standing on top of the stands, you could watch all 3 matches at the same time. Just head on a swivel. to stop the run, Megan Rice. Yes, with a beautiful cut shot. And that'll stop the run out of the timeout. We're tied again. Three aces in 5 serves from Tegan Van Gunst. Each team with 6 total now. Tegan takes the middle serve. Deep angle swing from Tegan Van Gunst. I like that aggressive take from the taller Tegan Van Gunst. Aurora back to serve, 7-6. Hitting percentage naturally has gone down a little bit because of this third set. Those 5-point runs mean you're probably not hitting the ball at a high percentage. Digging a ball at a high percentage, though, that's what Aurora Davis does. Oh, and Tegan was there. Aurora might have been as well. Better to both be there than neither of you be there. Except in that situation. I mean, I guess it wouldn't have mattered either way in that situation. Deep serve handled well. Perfect set, but right at Megan Rice. That shot goes long. Was there a touch? No touch on the block. We will switch sides halfway through set number 3 at 8-7, Davis Van Gunst. And now back and forth we go. Bit of a wayward start at the beginning of set number 3, but now we've settled in. It's 9-8. I think she was going for a short serve. Turns out to be pretty easy for Kaya, but Aurora makes up for it with a beautiful dig. And a well-placed shot up and over down the line. What a shot over the block, down the line, and falling at about the 8-foot line, Aurora Davis. As a defender, you're often looking for the deep line shot, but as an attacker, if you can figure out that short line where the blocker can't turn and get it, it's a real tough ball for the defender to read and get the short line shot. And how about that? 3 straight for Davis and Van Gunst. It's 11-8. After being down 5-1, a 10-3 run for the brand new team of Tegan Van Gunst and Aurora Davis. Going right at Kaya. Kaya going for the back set, not feeling it on the left side, trying out the right side. Nice little touch and turn from Tegan Van Gunst, but it goes wide. And it's 9-11 to the switch. Aurora Davis up by 3 with 3 to go in set number 3. Six aces and only 2 service errors from Tegan Van Gunst. A very good ratio. Look for her to keep being real aggressive here. That one's deep, that one's out of bounds. 0-2. Okay. Oh, man, a beautiful dig, and even better set, but then Tegan's waiting for it. Tegan Van Gunst waiting for that one, seals it to secure the side out at 13-10. Boy, that was a massive block from Tegan Van Gunst. What that could have done for Marciniak and Rice, an incredible dig. If they would have got that transition, it would have been 11-12, but it now remains a 3-point lead at the end stage of set number 3. Tegan Van Gunst at the net. It is match point. Van Gunst and Davis had a little bit of a lull from the midway point of set 2 through the start of set 3, but look how they have recovered. What a touch from Aurora, but that's going to be out of reach. We will switch sides, 11-14. A side out for the win to move on from Davis Van Gunst. Rice, Marciniak looking for a run from the service line right now. Where will Megan Rice go? Up the middle and out of bounds. That is out of bounds, and that will do it. Aurora Davis and Tegan Van Gunst in their first AVP Pro Series event together will move on to the second round of the contenders bracket. Ladies and gentlemen, let me get one more round of applause for these 4 athletes. Kaya, Megan, Aurora, and Tegan. Tegan Van Gunst and Aurora Davis, brand new team, only practiced together twice, and they looked pretty darn good. Tegan Van Gunst from the service line and at the net. And her setting was amazing as well. Aurora Davis taking advantage throughout the match, and these two, it's all smiles, headed into the top 10 in Austin. So,
minutes to the next match, 10 minutes. Con, Leary, Gaffney, and Turner.